right?
Hello, everybody. It's Ryan from Pie Records, and I'm here with the fine people from Dirty Fuse. How are you guys?
Hi, Ryan. It's great. Thank you.
Hi, Ryan. Very nice to be here with you.
It's very nice for me too. Thank you for joining me today. Uh, it looks beautiful where you are, and I've been listening to your album today. Um, I really enjoyed it. I love the saxophone in it. That's awesome. Uh,
Thanks.
reminds me of um, really it reminds me of Tarantino's movie, but of the '60s especially.
Ah, Manos, that's a
It's a
compliment.
great honor to hear that. Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what inspired you to start a surf band and the particular style that you have.
Nah. Well, we are not the experts on the on answering this question because we both, me and Eri, came after the band was formed. Came into the band.
Okay.
Um, Christo would be the most the person to answer this question, to the drummer, who's currently not available. Is not available now for the interview.
Come on, we know the story. We can tell the story. It's not
Okay,
the first time.
the story.
Yes.
Okay, tell them the story.
So, will you tell the story,
Oh no, tell them the story. You tell them the story,
Manos?
Eric. Eric. Oh,
I think I think Manos cannot hear me. Okay, maybe I can tell the story.
Sure.
Uh, the band started with our drummer, Christos, who cannot be with us this evening, unfortunately. Or maybe he can enter later the meeting. And when Christos met Duda, Victor, the first guitarist of the band, who's from Brazil, they decided to start a surf band. No, at first, they decided to start a garage band. And then, after a while, they decided that they prefer surf. So they turned the band from garage to surf. And after a while, they found Manos with the sax, and they found John with the bass, who also cannot be with us tonight. And they also found Kostas, another guitarist who was in the band before me. And they played like this from 2008 until 2014. Am I right?
a little bit later, from 2009, late 2009
Uh-huh.
until 2014.
Yeah. And then in 2014, Duda had to leave Greece and go back to Brazil, where he comes from. And that's when the guys asked me to join the band and take the place of Duda. But we did play all together for maybe 6 months or so, and we did make an EP with 4 tracks as a 6-member band. And then Duda left, and I stayed in his place.
Did you know
That's the short story.
I interviewed Duda?
Yes,
Yeah, I
I
knew.
was going to tell you then. I saw that.
Yeah, we he's a great guy. He has the Terramotor, very good band.
Yes, he does. He's a great guitarist. He's a great composer, and I think everything Duda does is always great.
Yeah,
He never does something that is below great.
it's awesome. So, Ari, you play guitar,
Yes, I do play guitar.
and you play, what instrument do you play, sir?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
The other gentleman, I was wondering what he played.
The other instrument I play in the band. You mean the traditional Greek instrument
Yeah.
that I play is called zouras. I didn't introduce this to the band. This is something also Duda did before me. I found it. I found it there, and I just happened to be able to also play the zouras, and I continued the tradition. You know, I play mostly the guitar. I am a guitarist. I am a professional guitarist, in fact. But I have also played a lot of rebetika, which is the music that Juras mostly is used for. But we have done this mix of surf rock and rebetika and a little bit of garage, a little bit of punk, and all this together makes this result.
Yeah, it's very it's very good for just sitting back and listening or being in your car. Reminds me of that scene from Pulp Fiction when he's driving in the car. Uh, and it's very easy to enjoy in just everyday life. Um, but I want to know, since Duda talked about Greece, um, let me ask you about how you guys uh, get along in the surf community in Greece. Surf music is huge there.
Not
Uh,
bad.
not bad.
Not
Yes.
bad at all. Yes. We have a lot of surf bands considering how small Greece is. It's a very small country. But we do have a lot of beaches and a lot of sunshine, and we do have a lot of surfers. So we do have a lot of good surf bands, and we all get along very well. We have festivals, surf festivals, that we try to invite as many groups as possible every time, and sometimes when we can, we also invite groups from abroad. But we always invite groups from Greece. That's the standard.
Yeah. Uh,
All surf groups in Greece are very good. They're all very good.
yes. There's a great group. They're not from Greece, but they have a Greek name, a Bratipos Four.
Ah,
From
yes.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Italy. Great band.
Do you guys have you ventured out to the Surfer Joe either to play or to just hang out?
Oh, we did. We did twice as a band. One in 2013 and one in 2019.
That
Eric was in the last one, and Duda was in the first one.
Yeah.
that
This
must
year it was canceled.
yeah, yeah. It must be quite an event for people all over the world come to the festival. What are some of your fond memories of the Surfer Joe Festival?
Manos, start first. I don't remember much. I drank too much.
Okay, my memories. It's really great to meet with other bands that you only have a record on at home, or you heard on the radio once or something like that. And it turns out that most surf rockers are very open people, very uh, he need to have a conversation with you and enjoy a beer or two with you. And they are very friendly people. All of them are very friendly people, and we are very happy to meet and meet again whenever we have the chance to do that. Also, I have to share some of my personal memories from the first attempt, which was in 2012. I'm sorry, it's not 2013. And me and Duda were working. We had to play at Saturday night at Surfer Joe's. So Duda especially was working even on Friday. So we ventured. As soon as he got off his job on Friday morning or so, near midday, ventured to the airport, took the airplane, went to Rome, and from Rome we took the train to Livorno. So we arrived Friday night, Friday 12 o'clock something. We played, and because of Duda, he had to go back, and I had some obligations as well. We arranged that we live together on a flight on Sunday from Rome. So we played, and we had 1 hour to go to the station and get the train to go back to Rome and take the train from there, take the plane and go back to Athens. It was an odyssey because there were no tickets directly Livorno to Rome when we went to book the tickets. So we had a trip via train through the middle of Italy all night. It was an odyssey. It was great.
So
Uh,
you didn't get much chance to spend some time there that time around.
At the first time, no, but second time I was there, and we had 2 full days, so we enjoyed our time there very much.
Very cool.
yes, we
Ah.
did have a great time. It was like a community of people who love surf music, which is so good. And we met such great bands from all over the world, from the USA, from all over Europe, um, from Brazil. It was such a great experience, and we we also enjoyed such great shows. It was one of the best festivals I've ever been to, and one of the best times I've had. It was really, really great. I wish we could have stayed all the days, but it was not possible. So we just stayed for 2 days, but I really enjoyed even for 2 days.
I would love to go.
It was really great. I have to say, Lorenzo is a great guy too, and we must thank him, for making all this thing happen. And I wish that everything turns back to normal soon, and he can have this festival again soon.
How are things there? Are venues opening back up for you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Even at restaurants, music is not allowed at this time.
Oh boy.
But
not
next
even
month,
a DJ. Not even a DJ. Not live
yes,
music.
not even a DJ. But
Oh.
next month, a lot of festivals are being announced, and some concerts as well.
Oh, that's awesome. How what is that festival you were talking about in Greece? What is that called?
The Surf Festival.
Yes.
That it's a surf
You-
rock mayhem.
It's
Manos, would you like to
about
explain
Surf Rock
about
Mayhem.
surf rock mayhem?
Yes, it's something we started with Duda and Costa and everyone else. We wanted to make a surf meeting of some sorts of as many bands as we could manage to have. We we ended up at a number of 4 bands. So the first Mayhem took place in Athens. Uh, 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 all Mayhems took place in Athens,
Not
and
all of them.
we
Not all of them.
which
You
one?
remember one mayhem we had in Skinos?
Kinos.
Skinos.
It
I
was
think
Mayhem.
it's the most recent one we had.
This wasn't a
Remember?
Mayhem, but okay. Anyway,
Wasn't
okay,
the
we count it as a
mayhem?
Mayhem.
Okay,
Anyway.
okay. My wrong.
No
Sorry.
worries, no worries. So we wanted to invite bands from all over Greece, and we did it. In every Mayhem, we had Athenian bands, and we had at least one band from outside Athens, and everybody has to. And whenever we could, we invited as well bands from other countries as well. We had Daikaiju,
Oh
which is
yeah,
from United. Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
it's
We had
funny you say that because
Yeah, like I do. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
somebody just mentioned
great
them to
guys.
me. I just learned about them and I love them.
well, they're great. They're very
They're
great.
great
Their
band,
sound is
great
unique.
show.
We had the Atlantics.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes, well, they were here at 2013 because we met with Jim Skiafitis um, via email because we were playing one of their songs, The Crusher, and we sent them to tell them like that that we are playing The Crusher if it's okay with you, and Jim Skiafitis replied in Greek.
Oh,
So yes, and he was very happy to include a stop in Greece in the European tour in 2013. So we had the chance to play with them. It was great. It was like meeting, I don't know, the gods of surf. And
so
we had,
oh, go
say,
ahead.
come again?
Go ahead.
We, I'm just trying to remember which other bands we had from abroad.
Threesome
Threesome from Serbia.
from Serbia. Yes, great guys and great band too.
From
And they have a
Serbia.
girl drummer. They have a girl drummer who plays great. I love her.
Did you say they were from Serbia?
Serbia, yes.
Yes,
Threesome.
Wow. That's interesting.
yes.
You should look them up.
What are they called again?
And Threesome.
Okay.
Threesome, you know,
Yeah.
they are a great band. You should look for them. They're great.
I will. Especially being from Serbia, I have yet to interview somebody from there. I think it would be interesting.
Yeah, they invited us after that. They invited us, and we went to Serbia and played in a festival that they organized there, and it was such a great time. There's such great guys, and they play so powerfully. And we also met another band there at the festival that is also from Serbia, and they do have a great surf scene. But for some reason it's not very well known to the rest of the world, but it's worth looking for them. They're very good.
That's so cool. I love hearing about.
Eri broke her ankle there.
I love hearing about
Eri twisted her ankle.
the world that happened. that have surf music. Um, like Australia, Russia has a big surf scene there. The Messer Chups.
And
Yeah.
we had the Method Chaps also in Surf Rock Mayhem.
Oh, you did.
Yes,
Yes, we did.
the latest one we had, it was 2 days, and the second day we had the Method Chaps.
Oh, that's pretty exciting.
It was a blast. It was I wish I could go back in time and live these 2 days again. It was great.
That's great. Um, so if people want to get in contact with you about your music, do you put your music out yourself, or is somebody like is there a label helping you?
Both.
Currently, we are collaborating with Otitis Media Records.
Oh, Noah Drumright.
Uh, yes, yes, right, that's right, Noah. And we are also using a SoundCloud to put out post our music there. So if someone doesn't uh, have the money or doesn't have the means to have one of our albums, can hear our music there. Also in YouTube, some tracks are also released in YouTube on YouTube
You guys have videos
for
there
free.
too? Do you have like
What?
Sorry.
and videos on YouTube as well?
Yes, they have.
Videos, mostly videos from live shows. We don't have video clips. We only have one in which I'm not in the band yet. I think that's the only video of the band. After that, did we have? We did try to make another video clip, but I don't remember what went wrong, and it didn't come out after all. But there is a lot of live videos on YouTube for shows from shows.
Oh, excellent! I would love to see them. I think I'm going to check them out.
You should. They are some of them are great, not all of them. Some of them don't have a good sound. Others don't have a very clear, image. They are
Yeah.
very dark, but you can find some very good videos.
So, speaking of the live show, what can people expect? High energy, of course.
Have a good time.
Dancing,
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
dancing.
Dancing, feeling happy, listening to some quality music, and going back home with a new atmosphere in their head. No,
Yeah.
like they forget the problems. Yes, I think that's my goal, at least, to give them this.
It's very positive sounding music. It gives me a good feel, especially all the instruments. It's with the added saxophone. I loved it. What gave you guys the idea to use the saxophone?
Well, I cannot tell what gave the idea to use a saxophone. I can tell you about my meeting with Duda and Christoph. And it was at a party when someone who knew me, he says, "You're playing the saxophone, right?" "Yes," I said. And he says, "Come with me." And he took me to meet Duda and Christo. And he only said, "This is Manos, he plays the saxophone." And Duda and Christo, "Oh, you play the saxophone, you have to be in our band." And that's it. I was in a band.
That's awesome. what I'm
Saxophone always Duda. I think. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay. I think Duda always wanted to have saxophone in a surf band, and his idea of making surf music was included saxophone every time.
Awesome. I'm a guitarist also, but I'm a rhythm guitarist, and the use of the chords that you used reminded me of the '60s, and it's not just a three chord style that you use. You use a lot of minor chords, and I really appreciate the rhythm style guitar. I'm going to talk a little bit about what inspires you rhythm wise.
Now, the this is a difficult question. I can talk about myself. I have so many influences that it is very, very difficult to figure out where it comes from. I don't know. I love the Ramones. I love the Ventures. I love the Astronauts. I love the Cramps. I don't know where to start from. I love the Kennedys. Um, it's very, very difficult to decide where all this comes from.
The Kennedys have a great guitar sound.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, the Dead Kennedys have a great guitar sound.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I was lucky enough to meet the guitarist in person when they came for a concert in Greece. And I told him that I learned guitar from you. And he looked at me like very astonished. He didn't expect to hear that. And I said, yeah, that's true. And he asked, what do you play? And I told him, I play in a surf band. And he said, hmm, I do have some surf elements in my playing. I said, you do have a lot of surf elements in your playing. And
Yeah.
yes, which is very, very true. This Bay Ray, great guy. And again, he was astonished. I think he didn't realize how much surf music he puts in his playing,
Oh
but
yeah,
he does.
yeah.
A
Um,
great, great player,
have you heard Jello Biafra's band?
of course.
Yeah, they he kind of stayed in the same kind of music, which I thought was great.
Of
Yes,
course
of
it
course.
is. Jello Biafra is so distinctive in his style that I think it would be very difficult to do something completely different.
Yeah,
He's very, very distinctive.
yeah. I love the Dead Kennedys, and I love the Guantanamo School of Medicine. Um, I, I, like East Bay Ray said, he didn't realize that surf was such a big part of it, but it really, really connected with me on that level.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons that I love the Dead Kennedys so much is the guitar of this Bay Ray.
Yeah, it just came natural to them.
Yeah, amazing.
Awesome. Well, before we sign off, is there anything you guys like to talk about or promote or any new music?
I wouldn't like to promote anything. I would just like to thank you for inviting us. And I don't know, maybe express my wish to be able to uh, travel around the world and play everywhere. And of course, in the USA, and maybe meet you in person.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't know. Manos?
Pretty much the same. I would say I would love to uh, I always love to go places where I haven't been before, play with people I haven't met before, in bands I haven't met before, and always it's a great experience to do that. So I'm looking forward to do more.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much, Manos and Ari, for talking with me and giving me some of your time. I really enjoy your album, and I was just
Thank
listening
you.
for the interview, uh, and it's going to be on my car on my ride today.
Great.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you
So
very much.
you guys take care and have a great night.
You too.
You too.
Have a nice afternoon.